Good evening and welcome to TC Network. I am Tingnay Tim Hokip bringing you today's news. Today's top headlines include HTC notifies government and private schools of Morit Dang to drop Manipuri or Meitei subject from school syllabus. Kangpo P administration holds coordination meeting for Republic Day celebration. UNC reiterates stance against boulder fencing, blames Government of India and Government of Manipur for any eventuality. News in details. The Hill Tribal Council has notified all government and private schools in Morit Town under Tingnopal district to remove the Meitei Manipuri or Meitei Mayak subject from their respective school syllabus starting this academic year 2025-26. The Hill Tribal Council issued a notification on Thursday stating that the purpose of the notification is to ensure that students are taught only useful and productive subjects and to respect the sentiments and culture of the indigenous Kuki people, considering the current political conflict. The council instructed that students opt for important subjects like Hindi, English, Mizo, Tado, Mar, Jo, Maring, Anal, Vaipei, Paite, Gangte, or any other MIL subjects instead. The council also warned that non-compliance with the notice may result in penalties. The district administration of Kangpo P under the chairmanship of Deputy Commissioner Mahesh Chowdhury IAS held a coordination meeting with district-level officials, DLOs, in preparation for the 76th Republic Day celebrations. The meeting took place at the DC Conference Hall and focused on organizing the grand event scheduled to be held at Brigadier Thomas Ground. Key discussions during the meeting revolve around task allocation, interdepartmental coordination, and ensuring seamless execution of the celebration. Deputy Commissioner Chowdhury emphasized the importance of teamwork and urged all officials to extend their full cooperation to make the event a success. The meeting also provided a platform for various departments to collaborate, showcasing the spirit of unity and patriotism. Sokhungambaite MCS, ADC ADM, Heman Kumar IAS, SDO TY Chung, Lamminlal Simte MCS, SDO Champai, and Tolu Rocky MPS, ASP Law and Order, along with other district administration officers and DLOs attended the session. The district administration reiterated its commitment to delivering a memorable and well-coordinated celebration that reflects the significance of Republic Day. With comprehensive planning and collective effort, the upcoming event is expected to highlight the district's unity and dedication to national pride. The 76th Republic Day celebrations will mark another milestone for Kangpo P as the administration and officials work hand in hand to ensure its success. With an aim to address the needs of local villagers and strengthen the bond between security forces and the local communities, 112 BNCRPF organized a civic action program CAP at Pailing Village, Kangpo P District under AOR of C112 BNCRPF on 17/01/25 under the aegis of Dr. Vipul Kumar IPS IG CRPF MNN Sector and the able guidance of SH Manish Kumar Sachar, DIZ, KPI, and under the overall supervision of SH Pramod Kumar Sahu, Commandant 112 BNCRPF. The program was attended by the village chief Pu Haumintang Kilong in the presence of SH PK Sahu, Commandant 112 BNCRPF, SH Manos Prabankar, MIPS SP Kangpo P, Dr. Umas Sankar Verma, CMO 102nd Battalion, SH Mukesh Tatarwe, 2IC OPS, SH Rajendra Prasad Raigar, DY Commandant, etc. While addressing the program, the chief guest lauded the role of CRPF in defending the buffer zone and also for ensuring stability and safety in the area. He also highlighted the importance of fostering a stronger sense of relations between central forces and local communities. Speaking on the occasion, SHPK Sahu, Commandant of 112th Battalion CRPF, stated that CRPF will always try to strengthen relations with local communities. He also expressed his gratitude to the village chief, village authorities, members, and all villagers of Pailing and Lawang Sanggol for sparing their precious time for the successful conduct of the program. The commandant also reaffirmed CRPF commitment in serving the local communities. During the program, sport items, football and volleyball with nets, Syntex, flexi pipes, solar lamps, school bags, dustbins, etc. were distributed to the needy villagers or beneficiaries. A cultural dance and solo were also performed or sung by local youth club and members. Free medical camp was also conducted on the sidelines of the event. Officials or staff of District Malaria Office, Kang Po Pi, also took part in the said medical camp.
The main aim of this program is to strengthen the coordination, the bonding between the security forces and civil people. And we are deployed here since we are deployed here since last 2-3 months. It is a platform to know each other, and we will go hand by hand in future also.
Local villagers also expressed their gratitude to SHPK Sahu Commandant 112th Battalion for organizing this CAP. They also praised 112th Battalion CRPF for carrying out such people-friendly initiatives. The United Naga Council has expressed its strong opposition to the construction of the Indo-Myanmar border wall fencing in Naga areas. In a press release issued by its publicity wing, the UNC stated that it has repeatedly appealed to the Home Ministry, Government of India. Through multiple representations, including one submitted to the Union Home Minister on January 19, 2024, the UNC requested the cessation of the proposed border wall construction in Naga areas. However, during a physical inspection conducted on January 15, 2025 by UNC President NG Lorho, along with representatives from CNPO and some MSU, ANCFM, RAMO, and CAC, and village authorities of Satang, Choktong, Lamlong Khunau, and Waksu, it was discovered that construction work is ongoing near Boulder Pillar 81. This construction effect stretches of Naga areas in Satang, the release stated. The UNC maintained that the Nagas never consented to the bilateral agreement between India and Myanmar that delimited and demarcated Naga areas along an artificial imaginary line. The organization lamented that this agreement was implemented without the informed consent of the Naga villagers. The release further stated that the proposed fencing, which disregards the traditional boundary with Myanmar, is unacceptable to the Naga people. The UNC reiterated that the Nagas cannot afford further fragmentation and do not wish to be isolated from the rest of India. Instead, they emphasized that desire to maintain the status quo in the region. The release also warned that any eventuality arising from this issue would hold the government of India and the government of Manipur sorely responsible. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh attended state-level workshop on UNNATI, Uttar Purva Transformative Industrialization Scheme and RAMP, Raising and Accelerating MSME Performance 2024, held at City Convention Center in Phal today. The workshop was organized by the Department of Trade, Commerce and Industries, Government of Manipur. Speaking as chief guest, the Chief Minister stated that under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Northeast is set to become growth engine of New India. Highlighting that Manipuri people are highly enterprising, and Biren Singh said Manipur topped the list of micro, small and medium enterprise business registration among the northeastern states, according to the annual report 2018-19 of the Ministry of MSME. Manipur alone has 12,438 MSME businesses, the highest in the Northeast during the period from 2015 to 2019, he added. He informed that 50% of the businesses are owned by women. Manipur's share in the national population is 0.2%, while Manipur's share in MSME business is 0.3%, he added. And Biren Singh stated that under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the BJP-led state government in the state has taken up various initiatives for the development of the state since its formation in 2017. He recalled that One Family, One Livelihood mission was launched to offer financial support to families, enabling them to establish their own enterprise and become self-reliant. Under the scheme, the maximum loan amount available is Rs 10 lakh, which is collateral-free. 30% is provided as a grant, he added. He further maintained that the government is encouraging the youth to avail the opportunities of the government schemes to generate employment, etc. The Chief Minister said under the Manipur State Credit Guarantee Scheme, around 2,575 entrepreneurs has benefited of the total fund allocation of around Rs 700 crore. About Rs 200 crore has been used so far, leaving Rs 500 crore unutilized. And Biren Singh encouraged the entrepreneurs to seize the opportunity to enhance their business. He informed that 7 successful startups in Manipur have created employment opportunities for around 300 internally displaced persons, IDPs, demonstrating the success of their enterprises. He further mentioned that challenges faced by the small enterprise are lack of technical support and awareness. To help in the economic revival of the state, the Chief Minister informed that a cell has been set up under the Planning Department, particularly for agriculture and horticulture sectors, and acquired seasonal crop seeds of around Rs 6 crore. He added the distribution of additional seasonal crop seeds to farmers will boost the production. He urged banks to disperse sanctioned loan amounts to enterprises promptly and advised borrowers to ensure timely repayment in order to avoid being prohibited from accessing future loans. And Biren Singh said Manipur has been spending huge amount of money on the import of essential commodities such as eggs, fish, etc. He elaborated that the state needs around 2 lakh eggs daily, costing over Rs 10 lakhs. To meet the requirement, the government has showed assistance from the Northeastern Council NEC for the procurement of machinery. As a part of the program, a representation on the RAMP and UNNATI schemes was delivered by resource persons. The function was attended by ministers, MLAs, administrative secretaries, head of departments, bankers, entrepreneurs, among others. The National Socialist Council of Nagalim, NSCN, has condemned a recent directive issued by the officer commanding OC of Waka COB 44 Assam Rifles to village heads in the Tirap, Changlang, and Longding districts of Arunachal Pradesh. The directive dated January 15, 2025 cautioned village authorities against permitting recruitment activities by NSCN factions, including NSCN-IM, NSCN-KYA, NSCN Rebel, and ULFA-I. It also stated that any such activities must be reported immediately to the Waka COB and warned of legal action if failed to comply. Responding to the directive, the NSCN has called it an overreach and an affront to the dignity of the Naga community. The group contended that the notice contradicts the ceasefire ground rules established between the Government of India and the NSCN. These ground rules outline the interactions between the Indian state and the NSCN throughout the ongoing peace process. Further, the NSCN clarified that its recruitment practices do not involve coercion, addressing concerns raised by the Government of India about forced recruitment. Additionally, the organization accused the OC of Waka COB of overstepping his authority and undermining the ceasefire agreements. The information emanating from a Mary CO of an Assam Rifles battalion is disgusting and disgraceful for the Nagas of Arunachal Pradesh in particular and for the entire Naga community in general, the NSCN stated in its release. The group added that its movement is focused on defending the historical and political rights of the Naga people. It then urged the OC to avoid intervening in matters that exceed his authority, cautioning that such actions could escalate tensions. The NSCN's strong condemnation reflects ongoing sensitivities in the region as the group continues to advocate for Naga sovereignty and self-determination. The situation underscores the need for careful navigation of the ceasefire agreements to maintain peace and mutual respect in the region. Efforts to reach the Assam Rifles for their response were unsuccessful at the time of filing this report. At least 9 people were killed after a tempo hit their minivan, after which it rammed into a stationary bus on the Pune-Nasik highway on Friday. The incident occurred around 10 a.m. near Narayangaon. Superintendent of Police SP Pune Rural, Pankaj Deshmukh, told PTI that the minivan was heading towards Narayangaon when a tempo hit the vehicle from behind. This caused the minivan to ram into an empty parked bus on the side of the road. He added that all 9 occupants of the van were killed in the accident. Deshmukh added that further details are awaited. Reacting to the incident, Maharashtra CM Devendra Fadnavis wrote on X, the tragic incident of the death of 9 workers in a horrific accident near Narayangaon on the Pune-Nasik highway is very unfortunate. I pay my heartfelt tributes to them. We share the grief of their families. I pray for the speedy recovery of the injured. Financial assistance of Rs 5 lakh will be provided to the heirs of the deceased from the Chief Minister's Relief Fund. I have told the Pune Superintendent of Police to take proper care of the treatment of the injured. This comes a day after 3 people, including 2 women, were killed, while 14 others were injured after a speeding container truck crashed into a private bus on the Mumbai-Nashik highway near Sahapur in the early hours on Wednesday. According to the Indian Express, the truck was traveling from Nashik to Mumbai, crossed the highway divider, and collided with 2 oncoming vehicles and a luxury bus parked along the roadside. 3 persons, 2 women and 1 man, died on the spot. 8 people sustained serious injuries. They were rushed to a nearby hospital with the help of locals. The deceased were identified as Piyush Patil and Brinda Patil, residents of Amalner in Jalgaon district, who were returning to Badlapur from Jalgaon. Piyush was employed with the Briha Mumbai Municipal Corporation BMC, while Brinda was a trainee teacher. They were traveling with their 5-year-old daughter who was injured. Local police and rescue teams rushed to the scene, and the injured were taken to nearby hospitals as per the news outlet. A Pakistan court on Friday convicted former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan and his wife Busra Bibi in a landmark graft case, sentencing Khan to 14 years in prison. Khan has been held in custody since August 2023, charged with around 200 cases, but his party claimed the latest conviction was being used to pressure him into silence. I will neither make any deal nor seek any relief, Khan told reporters inside the courtroom after his conviction. The anti-graft court convened in the jail near the capital, Islamabad, where Khan is being held, and convicted him along with his wife over a welfare foundation they established together called the Al-Qadir Trust. The prosecution has proven its case. Khan is convicted, said Judge Nasir Javed Rana, announcing a 14-year sentence for Khan and 7 years for Bibi. Faith healer Bibi, who was recently released on bail, was arrested at the court after the conviction. Her spokeswoman, Masal Yousafzai Khan maintains the cases are politically motivated and designed to keep him from returning to power. The sentence has been delayed several times over the past month, with analysts saying the jail term was being used to pressure Khan into accepting a deal with the military to step back from politics. Since being ousted from power in 2022, Khan has launched an unprecedented campaign in which he has openly criticized the country's powerful generals. Khan has been previously handed 4 convictions, 2 of which have been overturned, while the sentences in the other 2 cases were suspended. but he remained in prison over pending cases. A UN panel of experts found last year that Khan's detention had no legal basis and appears to have been intended to disqualify him from running for political office. Khan was barred from standing in February's election, and his Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) party were hamstrung by a widespread crackdown. PTI won more seats than any other party in the poll, but a coalition of parties considered more playable to the influence of the military establishment shut them out of power. The release of hostages held in Gaza since Hamas' 7 October 2023 attack on Israel is expected to begin on Sunday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said on Friday. Subject to the approval of the cabinet and the government and the implementation of the agreement, the release of the hostages can proceed according to the planned framework, with the hostages expected to be released as early as Sunday, the office said in a statement, reports Agence France-Presse. An Israeli official has told Agence France-Presse that the Israel Security Cabinet has begun its meeting to vote on the Gaza ceasefire deal. Israel's defense minister, Israel Katz, has announced a decision to free West Bank settlers held under administrative detention orders before the expected release on Sunday or Monday of Palestinian security prisoners in the ceasefire deal signed with Hamas in Doha last night, according to the Times of Israel. France's president began a visit to Lebanon on Friday, where he will meet the country's newly elected leaders as it attempts to recover from the 14-month Israel-Hezbollah war. Emmanuel Macron's trip to Lebanon, his first in more than 4 years, follows a 60-day ceasefire deal that aims to end the war, reports the Associated Press (AP). France helps broker that deal, and a French officer is a member of the committee that is supervising the truce, which went into effect on 27 November. Macron was received at Beirut's International Airport by caretaker Prime Minister Nazib Mikati and was expected to head to the country's south, where French troops are deployed, part of a UN peacekeeping force along the border with Israel. This is a message of gratitude, Macron told journalists at the airport. The French leader has been a harsh critic of Lebanon's political class, whom may blame for the decades of corruption and mismanagement that led in October 2019 to the country's worst economic and financial crisis. Macron is scheduled to meet the new Prime Minister, Nawaf Salam, and President Joseph Aoun and the Prime Minister designated have promised to work on getting Lebanon out of its economic crisis and to impose that authority over parts of the country long controlled by Hezbollah. President Macron promised to keep his support for the new government, Mikati said after meeting the French leader at the airport. He added that Macron will meet early Friday with the U.S. and French officers on the ceasefire monitoring committee and will later meet Lebanese officials. As if France can guarantee that Israel will withdraw its troops from Lebanon by the end of the 60-day truce, Mikati said this was not discussed, adding that the French side is following the matter with U.S. officials. Macron last visited Lebanon in August 2020, days after a port blast in Beirut killed more than 200 people and injured thousands. A few days ago, Russia reportedly delivered 6 Su-30 SME multi-role fighter aircraft to Myanmar Air Force under a $204 million contract signed in 2018. Developed as an export variant of the Su-30SM, Su-30 SME is a twin-engine, two-seat aircraft manufactured by the Irkutsk Innovation Plant, featuring advanced capabilities for air-to-air combat, ground strikes, and reconnaissance missions. Now, unconfirmed reports emerged that the delivery of the fighter jets coincide with the delivery of 6 elephants, 5 female elephants and 1 male, to Russia's Great Moscow State Circus. This was part of the elephant diplomacy strategy of Myanmar, as the delivery marked the 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the two nations. Although this may be a symbolic gesture, as elephants are seen as a symbol of power and good fortune in Myanmar, some reports suggest that this was done as part of the payment agreement for the fighter jets. Personally overseen by junta leader Min Aung Hlaing, the elephant donation comes in exchange for 6 Su-30 fighter jets, which were delivered to Myanmar this year, worth $400 million, a deal financed by a Russian loan, a report in the Radio France International read. It is to be noted that there is no official confirmation or concrete evidence to support these claims. Besides, according to Russian news agency TASS, the contract is worth around $204 million. Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova was seen feeding the elephants in a photograph. On Thursday around 8:30 p.m., the Myanmar military junta launched an airstrike on Khampat and Kanan, resulting in the deaths of 6 people, including 2 women, 2 children, and a Buddhist monk. The attack damaged several houses in Khampat Ward No. 1 and Kanan Dinthar, including a PDF checkgate, a monastery, and a school. According to reports, the junta fighter jet MiG-29 carried out 3 airstrikes on Khampat and Kanan at 8:25 p.m., 8:22 p.m., and 8:36 p.m. It may be made to known that Khampat village was taken over by PDF on November 7, 2024. Khampat village is located in Myanmar's Tamu district near the Indian-Myanmar border Pillar 58 and shares a border with Myanmar's Chin State. The villages of Khampat, Kanan, and Kamazi are situated along the ASEAN Highway in Myanmar and are close to Indian border villages such as New Samtal, Lazang, Aibomzang, Zangnompai, and Molcham in Chandil district, Manipur. That is all for today's news, and have a pleasant evening ahead.